Hi everybody, it's Dizzy, and today I am going to be doing a little bit of a primer trial. I'm going to be seeing how the NYX hydratouch primer works for me. And I'm going to be trying it with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. This is a foundation that I bought quite some time ago. I got it in springtime. And during that time of the year, my skin was not as super uber dry as it is now, and it worked absolutely wonderfully. And so lately, when I try to use it, I'm trying to get the primer box open, so that's why you hear like me. Lately, when I've been trying to use it, I have all these dry patches. So I was hoping that maybe this primer can make the difference. I found this at my local Fred Meyer's store that has a NYX display. I'm not sure if it's at Target or not. I think I've seen it there. This was around like $13 to $14. And let's see. It kind of smells like green tea and chamomile, which is good because it's got green tea and chamomile in it. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply the primer with a clean finger. So it's a white primer. And I'm just gonna dot it on. Obviously my eyebrows and eyeshadow is already done today. Now, putting this on, my skin was moisturized earlier, but it's already kind of absorbed in. This has a very light feel. I know, I keep like going back for more of it because it feels really good. It's got like almost like a cooling feeling. And then it seems to dry down a little bit. I'm going to give it a moment to see if that's what I'm feeling there. Yeah, it gets a really silky feel on the skin, but slightly tacky, which may or may not be a good thing since this has been sticking in dry patches. So here's the Rainforest of the Sea. I am in Fair Neutral, and I'm be using a faux beauty blender to make this happen. I'm just gonna get it on the back of my hand, the foundation, and dot it around. This is a perfect match for me when I'm really, really pale. I think it might be a little bit too light right now. All right, so I've got that on there. This has this dropper thing, which is like not my favorite distribution method for foundation, but now what I like about this foundation typically is that it's a fairly light coverage, but I can build it. I feel like with the primer, it is really sticking where I put it. Like it usually blends out really easily. And in this case, I feel like it's staying where I put it. So I'm having to work a little bit harder than normal to blend this out on the skin. Almost like I feel like I should be working in small sections instead of my usual approach. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more of it because in places it didn't even really take, like I didn't really get to spread it around. And as I said, this is not my best coverage foundation, and it's not even my favorite foundation. I really liked it when I purchased it, but I gotta tell you now, I kind of regret spending the money on a high-end foundation because I don't find it to be magnificently better than some of my less expensive ones are. And it's flashing back like crazy. Maybe I can turn my light down a little. Okay, does that help? So yeah, this is it in a more natural light. It looks okay. It does match my neck. But man, it looks really white on this lighting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of concealer on. So there we go. My skin feels a little tacky and a lot dry already. I almost wonder if this primer has actually made it worse. I'm gonna take my Fair & Fluff powder and just set under my eyes because that's something I always do. And the fluff is like a nice fine powder that's very translucent. So there we go. I feel like this is looking very dry. Probably even drier than this foundation usually looks. So right now, I do not think the hydratouch gives you a lot of moisture at all. Even though I had like exfoliated moisturized skin, I feel like it's not helping that much. I'm gonna go ahead, I was gonna use cream blush today, but I'm a little afraid. I guess I'll try it anyway and we'll see. So this is the Darling Girl Baby Blush in Right Meow. And it's like a gel style cream blush. And I'm just gonna put a dash of that on. And I didn't put any powder there, so it seems like it's blending out okay. I feel like I've had this work better. I feel like there's just a little bit of drag. I think that's because that primer base was just a little bit sticky. I feel like this may not have been the best option for my dry skin. I was going to get the NYX Angel Veil, which I've heard really good things about, and they didn't have it. So I decided to try this one because they had a tester, and the tester made it feel really amazing on the back of your hand. And then I'm going to go over this with the Coquette blush from Darling Girl because I like layering blushes, and this one's sort of a mauve pink. So I've got my coral shade and a little bit of like a mauve pink shade. And the powder blush seemed like it went on really well. And then I'm going to do a little bit of highlight. What highlight do I have with me? I have Lullaby, which is another Darling Girl, and it's my favorite highlight. And I'm just going to take a small highlighting brush. This is the e.l.f. highlighting brush. And put a little bit of that. That's Lullaby. And I love, this is probably one of my favorite of their highlighters because it's just so soft. You know, I feel like I can wear this one anytime. It's not like seen from space. But it's got an almost blue sheen. Can you see that? Yeah. So it's still got some oomph, but it's not like super crazy. And then lipstick, I'm just going to slap some on, and I think I'll wear a red lipstick today with that. This is Darling Girl Bloody Mary Matte Balm. It's like a really pretty bricky red. And then I do absolutely need a liner because I'm me. Oh, here we go. This is the red blush liner from Essence. So I don't know, as a first impression, I'm not gonna probably even, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I even want to do like a wear test and check back in because I can already tell you that this feels really dry. If we get close and look, it looks okay. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll be back. Whoa, that's even closer. I guess I'll be back in a little while and let you guys know how I think of the wear. It's been a few hours since I've had the foundation on with that primer, and it's definitely a fail. I'm gonna zoom in. The lighting is bad, so, but I mean, look at my nose. The foundation has completely come off my nose, which happens quite a lot anyway. And I don't know if you can see, there is so much texture through my skin, through here, that the primer really didn't help with. And my skin feels really dry now. Like, it always feels a bit dry, but now it feels much drier than it ever feels with this foundation. Remy wants to say hello. Yeah, he hates this primer too. So the NYX hydratouch primer, I would say if you're the driest of the dry, it's not going to really help. Or at least it didn't work with the Rainforest of the Sea foundation, which is a water-based foundation, which should be good for dry skin. So I don't think I like the hydratouch. I'll try it with some other foundations, but right now, no, I don't like it. I don't really feel like it did anything except maybe make me drier. So there you go. That is my quick update, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.